Ready already? I think me accidentally hitting stream means we're starting now. It's definitely a different hour than I normally stream, but it's when I'm normally awake. So I figure I might as well stream it anyways. Might get some different than normal viewers. But yeah, we're playing Revelations. And admittedly, I should have gotten the world loaded first because that definitely takes a while. One of the reasons I'm streaming now, one of the real reasons, is that my father, in talking to me about my streaming schedule, mentioned that more people are probably on closer to midnight. Though the latest I normally would have streamed was 10, but by the time I got the stream already ready, it was 11:45. So we're streaming at 11:45 for tonight, but more than likely it'll just be 10, maybe 11 at the latest, that we start at least. This can definitely go on for a fair while, I'm sure. Check something here. Okay, yeah, no, that's right. Everything is good. Except for a thing or two. Let me check. Alright, that should be good. Once again, double thumbs up. Nope. Never mind. Okie dokie. Just gotta let the world load in, and then we'll be off to the races. During that time, however, I'm going to be looking at a book. It's a very interesting book. It's very useful, though most of the rocks that are of import are found on the other side of the state from where I am. So, while it's cool and interesting, it's not actually that useful. I don't know. I did say that it is useful, but not entirely for me. Like, I'm not revealing my location or anything. I'm just showing this. You have, I don't know if you can see that very well, but the whole state for something like calcite, which is more or less obvious, but this is probably one of the more gracious zone areas of this book. This is just iron, and it covers half the state, but only the right half. Oh, right that way for you. A lot of the other stuff isn't nearly as commonly found, especially not over on our side, because that's where the plains are, not the lake plains, but the boring ones that ain't got too much in them. Alrighty, this is ready now. Not much has happened since the last time I have played this, because nothing has happened since the last time I played this. So we're just here. Let me check my notepad. Not my real notepad, but the one I've got here. Okay, Mana Farm, Construct, Thaumcraft, Animal Farm, not the book. Okay, so I think we'll want to, oop again, I want to clear off a layer of this plinth. I don't know what a plinth is. I should probably look it up in a dictionary. Okay. Dictionary time it is. Let me pull out the dictionary here. See what... Excuse me for that. I dropped a pen. See what a plinth is. Provided it's in here. It's not in here. That's a shame. Alright, I guess I have to Google it. Google. Okay. Oh. That's right. Google is like 50% frozen. Hours of me doing stuff like this, and somehow I've got to get the average up. Okie dokie. Raising the base of the column it supports above the ground. Okay, so it's like the base of a statue or column that would hold something above it. So, provided that we accepted a Thaumcraft base as kind of a statue-y thing, then this would be a plinth. But if we didn't accept that, then we'd have to change our definition or our word. And since we can't change the definition, we'd have to just change the word. And that's a little lame. Also, while it is wasteful, I don't have any need for some of this extra food, so I'm probably gonna throw it unless I have a fair bit. There we go. Seems good to me. Alright, next step is to... Where did we have the iron? Which... we might not. We'll have to see. But, we'll have to take this iron. Yes, we do. And make some shears out of it. And with those shears, we'll shear as many sheep as we can. And in doing so, make a bed. I know you get a wool for shanking a sheep unsheared, but once the sheep is sheared, does shanking it shear any wool off of it again? That is my attempt at, what do they call it? Consonants? There's alliteration, illustration. Hard to keep track. Illustration isn't the right word for that. Right. Brain functioning at 30%. I remembered what I needed. Wood. Mucha. Arbor. I think I could spend a good 20-30 minutes just in Google Translate, translating random things between languages. That would be an interesting stream. Couldn't be too long though. Excuse me. Anyways, before the sun comes up, we have to do that. Mine together. I've never really been interested in that. even if it's part of a specific Modpack related server. Just, nah. It's my way and my friends, or the highway. That's the Benz, or whatever. Goodness. Right, we made the bed, we got the book. Now we need the Salus Mundus. Which means we have to go cave exploring. Because I don't have enough Salus Mundus. Or enough of the ingredients. Yeah, we need a different type of V crystal. Let's try and get as much of that in there as possible. Now let me check something. Oh. Don't know what button that was, but yes, we have the iron chests. We do not, however, have enough iron. So we're stuck with the junk in here. And off we go into the mine. Excuse me for leaning into the mic. I tried sketching a portion of the mine, or not the mine, but the area here. Let me go into Minecraft here. Because you can see the castle-y area, the plinth, which is a lot longer than I remembered it being. Then you have the smeltery, and the farm over there I plan to make bigger, but I forgot the mine, which is actually more over here than anything. Yeah, it's kind of... Let me get this in here. Kind of like there. Kind of leads a little bit into that. So yeah, I can see my thing again. But that's about what I'm planning. Or I guess that's what I have more than what I'm planning. But yeah. I was planning on making a stream wheel, which would allow me to choose between random events at any random event that I choose. And by doing so, I could... Damn it, we needed a flint and steel. It would allow me to do things on a whim. But the problem is every time I tried setting up the wheel, after I closed the menu and reopened the menu, and I tried editing something, the wheel would go back to its default state. Every time. I tried like 5 times. And eventually I just gave up and said, you know what, we're not going to do this. So you know what? We're not going to do it. Ain't that a surprise, huh? Oh, wonderful. I wasn't even expecting to find these here. That is nice. And more iron. Very, very interesting. I got myself hooked on saying iron now. At least when I'm thinking about it. And every time I say iron, like iron, I think of how I used to normally say it, which is I earn. That makes me think of that, I don't know if it was a TikTok video or what, but it was a Bostonian man recognizing his own accent and being disgusted by it when he read Aaron earned an iron earn. And he just said the same word 5 times, so it sounded like earn. And nobody else of his friends and family with him really noticed what they were saying. And yeah, that's pretty interesting. But thinking about that last stream is probably what got me to think about the word iron more. I'm going to change up some buttons here real quick. Sorry about that. This one here. Alright, that should be good. Sorry about that. Just had, well, being honest, I had to scratch my nose, and I didn't really want to do that on cam. And by the way, not the inside of my nose. But, I don't know. Is it weird to not like your nose? Like, I know my nose isn't like bulbous or anything, but it's upturned. It's admittedly a little bit bulbous, but the middle point of the nose is not most of my nose. But like, I don't know. Something about it just gets me. There are some people that just have really sharp noses or really small noses. And like, I'd almost rather a small nose than a big nose, because they're never gonna call you small nose Terry. You're just gonna be like big nose Terry or Boris or whatever the other person who has the big nose. It doesn't matter. Anyways, we've got enough crystals, but I don't want to get lost. So I think I'm going to head back in an indirect way that will allow me to get those other earth crystals up there. Nice. I also saw some iron ore to my right, so I am going to go back to grab that, because the iron was why we were here. Okie dokie. Oh, even more. I should really make torches. I really should. I just haven't, because I haven't. Oh goodness. That's the mother lode of iron. What do they call it? I'm gonna hit that on my way over. What even drops from that? Oh. It probably gives about a third of an ingot when smelted. Damn. I hit my feet on the way down. Which is just to say, I fell down. Right, there's even a portal over there. But I can't. Well, most of a portal. I think it might be that one over there. I actually do think it is that one over there. And by over there, I mean over here. Yep, that's it right there. Doesn't look like much, but once we take out the water, and fill it with fire, it will be a good enough nether portal for our needs. Now I just have to think about how to get up there. It's not as complicated as I was trying to make it out to be. I wonder if I could add a clock into the stream. May not make it any more entertaining, but it would be interesting, at least for me. because I'm never going to remember when I start these all the time, especially if the times change. If I end up doing streams at random times, I'll end up being like Clint Stevens. Though he's more on the which day is he uploading than the which hour. Let's see, this one. Well, it does give a third of an ingot, but you can only use it on specific parts. Okay, 1 more second. Okay, we're back. Okay, so queso, cheese. Cheese is a wonderful thing. It's one of the few, what do they call them, local delicacies that aren't just garbage. And no offense to local delicacies, but when you have a food item that is literally sodium hydroxide and the main source of protein for your area put together and soaked for many hours, when that's your meal and it tastes like absolutely nothing, that's not a delicacy. That's not food. It's lutefisk, and it's sustenance at best. I know some people like it. In fact, my grandfather loves it. But, like, it's not really food. It's like, well, I guess the bare minimum, because it technically gives you nutrition. But whatever. That's just my little complaining session. Okay, we'll actually need more of this. So I think we'll replace the air with fire. And there we go. I don't think we need 3. I could be wrong, but I don't think we need 3. What we do need now, however, is... we'd need more string than that. We need leather because we need a fair number of books. See, that does 6.2, that does 7.3. I could make an actual sword, but I'm too lazy. Too lazy. Oh. Okay, before we do that, I might actually make a sword. Like, a little bit. But I have to put away this iron. Okay, that's close enough. Okie dokie. I'm gonna let that rest for a bit. Being honest, I don't think that my streams are gonna kick off on Twitch. I don't think they'd kick off on YouTube either. But the VODs, the post-stream recordings, I think those might do pretty well. Funnily enough, the Twitchy followers I've got already, they highly appreciate the interactive streams. But those don't do so well. In my opinion, I don't think they do so well. On the YouTubes, probably, like I mentioned, the more likely route to earning cash and whatnot. And given that I think YouTube will work better, I don't necessarily want to do the interactive so much. Not that it's bad. Marbles on stream is fun even for me. Even if I'm playing announcer for 3 people. Because they're the main ones that show up. Marbles on stream doesn't do very well on YouTube, at least compared to the ones I've got on there. Because nobody wants to watch a race they can participate in after it's over. They want to be a part of the race, at least as far as I'm aware. And that's exactly it. They want the, on Twitch, you want the interactives because they can participate. On YouTube, you don't want the interactives because the participation is over and it's more boring. Unless the personality is good enough to watch. But I'm not a very good announcer. I don't have enough practice. Though Marbles on stream could give me practice, it's not very good practice unless I have a lot of people. So I kind of want to build up an audience for me before I do that. But I'm not going to build an audience talking about how I'm trying to build an audience. So let's see. Oh. Where were we again? Okay. Make iron, make a sword. Make a sword to kill things. With that amount of iron, I can upgrade that thing to a big... That hurts. That hurts my soul. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't even know how many blocks or ingots are in that. Not many, probably an odd number. That might be good. But we want... we want to do something else. Okay. Okay. Copper and some glass. Did we have any copper ingots? We didn't make more than we needed, so no. Okay. Emergency mode. Do we have any extra glass? I would say no. Why would we have extra glass? Okay. On a different note, so you can get signalium from that. But it's silver and copper. What can you... I thought there was a thing with a glowstone. Ah, well. Oh. So you can just use any of them? Well, depending on the thing, I suppose. Not for that. Definitely not for that. Oh. Strange how it's only for some things. Oh well. It's just what it happens to be. How many is that? 432, that's like 3 ingots. Man, why did I have to be stupid? Looking in here isn't going to change anything as much as I'd hope. Right, the glass. We need the glass. That means we go to sand. Probably would have been smarter to turn around, but it's too late for that now. We're going to this river here. And we're going to pick up that sand there. Now, that's probably enough. Yes, we need only 2 glass, but it's probably best. Oop, thought we didn't get too little. I haven't been picking up that dirt, never mind. Almost got it, there we go. I'm a Minecraft speedrunner, could you tell? Oh, wow. Am I even talking loud enough? I turned it down because I thought I was going to talk too loud. But then I don't think I talked nearly loud enough. There we go. We're a little louder. The, what's it, Two-Zits? The background noise might also be louder. But I'm not technically whispering since my voice box is vibrating. But maybe that's not how you define a whisper. It's how they did it in Knowledgeable. It's only a whisper if your voice box doesn't vibrate. Wait. Am I in an ASMR channel now? Me leaning into the microphone and whispering makes me think this is ASMR now. But that's not what this is about. This is about Minecraft, and Minecraft alone, for now. Minecraft and mods. Can't forget the mods. Flint and steel. And a sword. Right. Still ticked about that gold. It's entirely my fault. But it's still stupid that it happened. Okay. 1 second. This is, what do they call it? Ow. Tough something. Oh. Okay. We're just going to block that off and jump. Okay, let's take it. This shouldn't be enough unless water physics gets stupid again. No, it isn't. Okay, good. Now, if I were busy doing something else and I wanted to be cool about it, I would probably put a piece of wood here and try and get it here and try and get it to burn. And in burning it, turn on the teleporter. Or the portal, I should say. Here we are with no room for any items and the bright idea to go into the nether. At least I made the portal, but I need to go get more wood so I can store some of the stuff. Oh, the iron chests. I think, as much as I want to make that armory thing so I can get the logging. Okay, no. We're just gonna dissipate the gold, make the armory. What is it? The tool forge? Yeah, the tool forge. And then with the tool forge, we're gonna make a logging axe. Up to a random mineral. That's not a mineral. Malachite. Like chrysocolla, is the result of copper weathering, breaking down and creating new minerals. In fact, the greenish surface coloration that often develops on copper coins, roofs, and artifacts is largely malachite, often with some chrysocolla intergrown with it. Even when well formed, malachite typically does not show much crystal structure, especially in Minnesota. Apparently it forms in grape-like shapes, though I've never seen a grape-shaped piece of penny. Anyways. It's an upside-down Y. Or a person doing a handstand. Totally nothing else. Okay. So we need 4 of these blocks and 3 of those blocks. We also need to cook up some of this sand. Give a man a chisel and a historical object, and no matter what time or what year it is, by the end of their venture there will be a phallus somewhere. Yeah, damn it, that furnace is ruining this. Okay. So we wanted the servo. You've got enough iron. We'll just... Oh, we don't need the servo anymore. That's right. Someone please fit. Thank you. Okay. Okay. I'm getting there. There we go. Block of iron. And more blocks of iron. Yeah, we made it in time. Time to time. Oh, we need to make all 4. Yippee. You've got to work harder. Okay, so we want that crafted into that. We need to toss this in here to toss in there. And we still don't have enough space. Toss this, that, and that. Oh, maybe those. Perhaps that. Okay. that we've got that in there, we can get this, that one, and that one. And we'll make it all out of iron after making it out of stone, because we can. Also, those other items did despawn, so that's good. The tools themselves supposedly never despawn, which is awful if you want them to. So you need to use something like a void thing. Oh, piss. Piss. Oh. That's another thing I'm probably going to clip in the future. Okay. We wasted 3 ingots of aluminum brass. Every mod that adds aluminum should have a translation between American and non-American English. It just adds the I. Oh, well, I'm British. Oh, I say aluminum wrong. A British accent is just an American accent, but with a lot of hoity-toity added onto it. And then this one, but we don't have enough material for that. I just had to say it out loud, didn't I? Okay, more iron mining. And we did find the iron mother lode. Oh, it's right here. Okay. Want to see me die? I'd be more apt to fall down the hole if I did it the 2x1 cool dude way. So I think I'm just going to do it the stupid way. And guess who survived? Yeah. Thank goodness it's on peaceful mode, however. The one thing that the subtitles don't pick up is the ambience. So it's either normal gameplay or it's Herobrine. But I'm streaming this, even if it is 12:30. Oh. That was dangerous. You know, I never noticed that. I didn't gulp loudly, you gulped loudly. Nerd. As painful as it is, I pretty much have to watch the few streams of my own just to get the clips in that I want. Because they're good clips. They're just... They're just few and far between. The game froze, by the way. Might have to call it off if it crashes. Is this broken? No. Broken is the wrong word. Has this... Oh, buddy. I didn't realize the extent of the damage until after it was done. I hope I didn't drop 79 to 3,700 frames. The game is still frozen, and that's not something I can fix. I'm pretty sure it just has crashed, so here's the end of this. I hope everybody watching now and in the future has had a good time. Never mind, I'm not gonna sing the rest of this, because my singing isn't very good when I'm not really trying that hard. And plus, I've been repeating the same riff. I don't know if that rhymed or not, I forgot what I had said, but let me hand off the rest of this refrain to my friend Ed. Hey guys, my name is Ed. I don't know how to sing, so that's the end of this bit. Okay. That's pretty much all, or at least most of the good iron ore. I lied. There's more. I don't know where I was going with that Ed bit. I just wanted to rhyme, and immediately when I tried to do the voice, I forgot about the rhyming. So just... I wanted that. Oh right, I don't have keep inventory on. So if I lose this stuff, it's over. Hey, this is the song that plays when you open up the old Title Update 1 Xbox Minecraft map. Damn, that... Like, Title Update 1, or at least that map, was an awesome map. There was so many secrets. But, like, I don't know if they added more secrets or not later. But eventually they changed the map entirely. And I'd like to see the last update of that kind of Title 1 type of map. Just to know all of the little secrets that are, or were, rather, ever in there. I don't know if I'll get to. At least they have the Title 1 map available. Oh, I can't say it reminds me of the good old days, because, like, say if my consciousness is in this type of area, then my childhood conscience, or at least that I remember, small, very small. So it may have been better, it may not have, I don't know. I may have a TV in my room, but we didn't exactly grow up rich or have many stuff. I mean, my monitor's almost twice the size of the first TV we had for a good 5 or so years after I started remembering things. But, yeah. It was different back then, that's for sure. And that was the kind of world that I eventually played Minecraft in. So by that time we did have a bigger TV. It's not like I played it on a CRT thing. Where is that hole? Oh, it would have been over here, yeah. I don't have no more water. No more water. We can go back around this way to find the other water. Here's some of it. No, it isn't. Damn it. I got myself trapped. I'm not trapped, but like... stupid. Put myself into a literal hole. Not a metaphorical one. It would have been more gold, but... we're gonna save the gold mining for later. Gold digging, if you're so inclined. And we're back to where we were. No. This is a lower spot. Good. I can actually get back this way. Okay, we could have made it to that one, but whatever. Okay. Doop-a-doop-a. Okie dokie. I named Clint Stevens in the stream. Now that I think about it, I'm gonna name another streamer, but it's not a Twitch streamer. It's one of the rare YouTube streamers. Hellbent. Worked with Planet Tone. I have no hard opinions on Hellbent, but I'd definitely like to play a Minecraft with him one of these days. If it ever gets to a point where I'd have something to converse with for a Minecraft stream's length of time. That's a lot of iron ore. But, I have one problem with the guy. One problem. That might be the make or break deal. He thinks Minecraft mod packs are stupid. That they just add stuff for the sake of adding stuff. And that there's no real reason to use it. Someone's gotta make that man learn. Even if he is correct. Okay. So with bone meal, can't it? Yeah. Oh, different types of dyes, I suppose. Because there's no way you can get bone meal out of that. Brewery. Sane thoughts. Oh, cool. Okay, sword. No, axe. Axe first. We have 2 parts. We must have more elsewhere. Oh, unless we don't. Right, we don't. Okay. A little bit antsy to get this done. Because boy, oh boy, this tool is cool. Now that I think about it, though, I've got a plan. Type of plan that plans a plan. Okay. So we need to make, okay. 18,000. Oh man. Okay. I want that. There's that. Excuse me. Okay. Paper. Oh, piss. Writable 2. If I replace that with that, that's just 1. Okay, is there a writable 3? No. If I just hit that. Right. Okay. So we're gonna make this now. And then we'll come back to it in a bit once we get more obsidian. We need more obsidian. I wish I had the bucket. The bucket of absolute dudeness. But, oh well. We can make do without. Because we are the absolute dudeness. I think we're gonna need 24 pieces. It's a lot, but I'll get to it. By golly, by gosh, I swear to it, you will get it done. Because we need 8 iron per reinforcement modifier. Now that I think about it, how many modifiers does this bad boy have? Oh wait, no, yeah, we'd have to start over. I think... yeah, you'd have to mine a fair number of blocks. 2,000 just to get another modifier, if that's the case. And given that that would be the case, I think... oh, piss. Where was I getting in? Alright, if it doubles to 4,000, that's 6,000 blocks. So you'd still have to mine a hell of a lot to get an indestructible pickaxe. But it's not an impossible amount. It's just kind of hard. But with the logging axe, you can get some huge, huge trees. You might have to take a long time to, you know, repair it and stuff to get through that many logs. But it's so long, and also you have to find the trees. But so long as you can do those things, it will be much easier, I think, to get through that. Also, why is that block not coming through here? There we go. Okay, so we've got 1.5 here. Just several more of that, I suppose. Onward and inward. Let me check one thing. I have to look up how clips will work so I can do them properly in the future. That is probably my biggest thing. You know what would have made this faster? I went and gotten cobalt by now. Pretty sure cobalt is the one that's fast, or at least lightweight. That only applies to armor. Okay, 3 more pieces. That's all I need. And then we can get out of here. Okay, neither actually change the speed you go. Okay. And after all that, what do we get but 3 modifiers? Just 3. There we go. Now we can craft 3 of them. Oh, piss. That was stupid. I mean, I'm still not wrong about the, thing. Okay. So what do you actually replace? We'll have to see. I'd like to find a redwood forest. And there's none around here. We're gonna have to put in some effort, I think. We could look down here. But if it's not promising, I'll promise you that we'll just head to the ocean. Also, if we find a great wood tree or whatever the Thaumcraft Blackwood is, we're chopping that down like it's a spruce on Christmas Eve. Christmas Eve spruce, something. So let's just get into the water. Running in the 90s, it's a new island to be. I'm just running in the 90s. Yes, I wanna know. Yes, I wanna see. Okay. Well, that sucks. Where are we on the map? Oh. Way farther. And this doesn't actually suck. It's over this way. I was almost gonna say this now sucks, but no. Once again, you just gotta move over. GPS guided boat system. Okay. Now that we're over here, right, we've explored this entire continent. There's a thing I'm gonna bookmark here. Come on, there you go. Meat. Now that brown, oh, that's a bit too far in. This brown here, tundra. Now I don't know exactly why, but I don't think that tundra is going to be important. And I think it's going to stretch on for a while. So we're just going to go this way instead. If nothing else, we'll get to see cool sights like that. And with this durability being 330, now that we have reinforcement 3, 60% on it, that's over 465 now? At least on chance. Gotta take a second again, I'm sorry. Okie dokie. It's that same biome we were in, really. Pretty much. Ooh. I wonder if this generation is going to have a hard effect on my CPU, GPU. I think it's CPU. Maybe it's GPU. Whichever one is the stronger fan is probably the one that's actually not as effective. Well, maybe it's probably the more effective. But you never know what behind the scenes calculations need to be done with the CPU. Well, if only I had a shader and actual lighting, and some of that would look pretty cool. That's got to be an entrance to something. And if it's not an entrance to something, it's a wasted generation design, because I think that looked pretty cool for a doorway. Or like some liquid black windows that you can go through. Just to make it like a wall, but lining it with diorite on the stone wall looked pretty good. Okay, I decided to just head out into the ocean, but like actually going out to the ocean, I immediately have fears and regrets and wish to turn back. Ah, we've sighted land. Huzzah! Huzzah! Huge trees, huge trees. We didn't bring paper. No, damn it. I don't suppose you could plant these on SNAD either. Chip chop, chip chop, chip chop, chip chop. Boom. Whole tree down. One shot. Excuse me. There we go. I hope that button press worked. I didn't check. Okay, yes. Sorry, zucchini. I don't think I needed to drop you. Okay. And that did 13 for 14. So, yeah. We'll just keep chopping until our axe is dull. Excuse me, sorry about that. Normally I have a personal warning to know when that happens. But that time I didn't, so I'm sorry. Okie dokie. So long as I have a good stack of paper and a way to refresh my stuff. You know, this actually isn't a bad place to go. Like, it might be long, admittedly. But it's pretty much just a straight shot. I don't have anything to worry about. So I might actually make this a trip again. Minecraft, semicolon, the way home. So long as we're pointed in the right direction. Alright. Once we get back, or at least back on land, I think I'm gonna call this stream. I can definitely go for longer, but it is 1 in the morning, and I do have responsibilities. And I'm sure you do too. So, while we're on the trek, I'll say that I hope everybody watching has had a wonderful time, at least a good time, and whether now in the future that you're watching, I hope you have a wonderful day. Even if you haven't watched through the whole stream, or you haven't even gotten to this point in the stream yet, and more importantly won't get to this point, I still wish you a wonderful day. Even though you can't hear this, but I hope all tests, quizzes, and or other important works that are up and coming in your lives are successful for you and provide great benefits to what you are working towards. Man, this is taking a while. Can't think of too much else to add besides thank you. Thank you so very much for being here and watching, even if I'm not the most entertaining. Oh, did I? No. Let me just stare at this for a second. That's not wide enough for me, but I do have a diamond shovel, so we're actually going to turn around and go back that way, just to make it a little longer. I'm probably going to end this like I did the Slime Rancher stream. Boy howdy, that's a funny way to end it, I think. Or at least it was funny to me when I thought through the event as it happened. Or not as it happened, but after it happened. Just reimagining it multiple times. It was funny. That's most of it. Okay. Getting through here. Didn't realize how much of this wouldn't be dirt. So did take a little bit longer. Is taking a little bit longer than I had hoped it would. Maybe I didn't think this through well enough. Maybe I didn't think this well through enough. Oh well. No, this isn't a well. That's not a funny joke. Also, that's a tiny llama. Okay, obvious things are obvious. Let's get through here. Nope, another bottleneck. Man, what is this? Soda Mountain? There's a large number of bottlenecks here. Okie dokie. And this piqued my interest, I'm sorry. It's not square, and it's just like a cave thing. But I was hoping it was a dungeon. You only spawn like 20 of those in the world, and only near the spawn point. That's strange. They should spawn throughout the world, at least as far as I think. Because they're cool as heck, man. They're awesome. They have cool stuff in them. And they have the spawners. The spawners are cool. And unless something's changed, there's a finite number of them. And that's awful. Awful, awful, awful. In my personal opinion. Not so much that you should be able to get infinite music discs from whatever and high level enchantments just by looking around in caves, but like it's sad to know you're never gonna get any more if you don't, you know, stay around the spawn point your entire time. Like me, I'm probably hundreds of blocks away from my spawn point. And I don't even remember what direction that was in. And plus the spawn point is like a radius of X amount. And you have to go into the advanced settings to reduce that to 1. Actually, well, I'm not using any cheats, so I can't change that. You can technically, right now, change the radius to a single block, but regardless. Oh yes. We're done here.